Good afternoon, it's Bruce Hastie from Argo Yachting. You join us here on the stern of the Galeon 480 Fly. We're here at the Düsseldorf Boat Show. We just thought we'd take a quick look around and show you some of the features of this boat. First of all, before we go inside, we have the high-low platform. This is suitable for a small jet tender. This particular boat also has the carousel seating. This seating area can be moved 360 degrees depending on where the sun is on any particular day. So we can put this back into the conventional position. And just before we go further forward, just want to point out to you we have a little barbecue wet bar area here on the stern, and this table also will drop down to create a small sun pad. One of the other main features of this model is the beach mode. So on both port and starboard sides we have full folding balconies. If you just come around with me here, you can see we've also on this model, this is the smallest model with the bar option. So this will extend out as you see it now, and you can fold it down and then close the patio door. Two really nice stools which can be easily removed when the balconies are retracted. So here we are on the starboard side. We've got a seating area where you can sit facing inwards or outwards, depending on what your view is across the bay or in the marina, depending on where you are. So now let's take a look inside. Nice feature here of the aft galley. It's a really well equipped galley area. We've got the optional dishwasher here, large fridge, and then a conventional oven with 2-burner hob, extractor, and plenty of storage around. If we go further forward into the main saloon area, we've got a wooden floor in here but with optional over carpets, which gives a really nice warm feel. Got a really spacious seating area with a high-low table. This also has a cushion, so if you want to make a day bed or an occasional double bed, you can do that here. Just before we go into the helm station, it's worth pointing out this boat also has the high-low TV in this pocket. In the helm here we have an opening window. On this new model, Galeon have removed a lot of the switch gear and placed it onto the Raymarine screens. So you can control things like the window, the wipers, you can look at the pumps, the tanks, what you're carrying, whether you've got water, need to empty the holding tank. You can also look at the power system, what's being drawn from either the shore power or the generator. And lastly, you've got functioning for the lights and so on. So it's a really neat arrangement, and by removing some of the switchgear here gives you more space for things like repeaters, Volvo engine instrumentation, autopilot, and the trim system down here. This boat is powered by twin D8-600 Volvos, giving a top speed of around 30 knots. Cruising will be mid-20s. We've also got a bow and stern thruster fitted as an optional extra here. Let's go downstairs now and take a look at the 3 cabins. Again, this boat's sub 50 feet, so to have 3 cabins is still quite unusual, and they're 3 good cabins. Got a full-size VIP cabin here. Can't really get the full feel for it because we're inside an exhibition hall, but this has very large hull windows and also 4 skylights here as well with an opening hatch. We have an ensuite bathroom here. This is also shared as the day heads. We'll have a quick look in here. This is the twin bunk cabin, really nice large hull port light with a wardrobe. As we go through now to the aft cabin, it's a full-size shower and separate loo. Again, lots of natural light when the boat is in its normal environment. And then now here we are in the owner's cabin. We have a built-in TV, lots of storage here on the starboard side, 4 big cupboards, full length hanging wardrobe, and a nice sofa here for either getting dressed or just relaxing. Again, you can see the size of the hull windows, and you also have small opening port lights in all cabins, which just give you some natural ventilation. On some of the new models now, as they're starting to come through from Galeon, there's been a huge improvement in the detail. We've got some really nice little lights here, and the headboard with this sort of curved effect and a small soft panel in the middle. I really think it makes the boat have a really quality feel about it. Let's now go upstairs and we'll take a look at the Flybridge. So you join us now on the Flybridge of the 480 Fly. The first thing I'd like to mention is just the sheer size of this area. You've got a lovely L-shaped seating area at the aft end and a U-shaped seating area on the forward section. Got a really nice table here that can be made smaller or bigger depending on whether you're eating or just want more space. As you can see, we've got it in the extended version at the moment, and then we can fold it up. Just like to point out the new fabrics that Galeon are now supplying to us. It's a really nice high quality feel to the seating area. And then we'll come forward now to look at the wet bar. For a boat of this size, again, very substantial, really nice grill, sink with hot and cold water and an ice box. Then lower down, we've got the fridge option. There's also space there for an ice maker, and then you have a storage area or a bin in the last locker here. As we come round to the helm station, we've got a double helm seat with a really nice platinum grey metallic painted pod. This particular boat has one screen up here as a repeater with your full engine information here. There is space to put a second screen if you wanted to display more information at one time. You've got your usual VHF radio, autopilot, and the fusion system control for the music and sound system upstairs. When we look around all of this seating area, under each seat is a locker. So there's plenty of space to store covers, safety equipment, and other items. There'll be a bimini option for this boat. We don't have it fitted today, but it would fit in a recess around this area here. So it's a really neat installation. So when the bimini is not up, you won't really be able to see it because it will be behind the seating area. So you join us here on the foredeck of the Galeon 480 Fly. This boat has the lounge mode fitted to it. That basically means that we've got separate seating benches with a table in the middle, not fitted as we see it now, but that's where the table will go. So it creates a separate dining area. If you want to turn it back into a sun pad, these benches are now moved electrically using the switches here, and the benches will end up joining up with the rear seat. So when you're actually driving the boat, to give visibility, if you were driving from the lower helm, you can actually remove these backrests. They fold into the locker below, and you can actually angle the forward end down, as I will demonstrate now, so that if you were sitting at the lower helm, your forward visibility is not compromised by having these seats. So it's a really well thought out feature, and I think something that is an area on a boat where often is forgotten, and you just get a cushion. One last thing I just wanted to point out before we close the video. As we spoke about earlier, in the forward VIP cabin, you've had a huge amount of natural light. You can see here the 4 skylights plus the opening hatch, creating a great sense of natural light. So I hope you've enjoyed this initial look at the Galeon 480 Fly here at the Dusseldorf Boat Show. This actual boat will be returning to our offices in Swanwick near Southampton straight after the show. So if you've been unable to come and see her here, please do contact us through argoyachting.com and make an appointment to come and view the boat or sea trial her in the spring of 2025. Thank you for watching.